And bam, here it is, Trivisa. What's Trivisa up to these days? They've been making banger after banger, and I think this one is a little bit of some different sauce. Something they make a sticker out of that comes in every single box, but we haven't quite checked it out here in the channel just yet. And we're talking about the drum roll, please, the Lacerta or Lacerta, or whichever one rocks your boat. PBD 14C 28N steel blade with black micarta. So this one's got, I think, the black on black combo going on. So let's take a look. It should be a very naughty geometry, I'll tell you that. If you're looking at this sticker, that may or may not give you a hint of what we're looking at. Wink, wink. There we go. Wiping cloth, paperwork, little baggie, right, to carry your knife in, right, if you want to. And here it is, guys. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready for this. This is one wild, epic blade we are about to look at together. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the chase and share this one, and then we'll kind of break it down a little bit. If you're ready, I'm ready. Bam! Holy smokes, guys. Talk about a, a raptor talon, right? Like obviously a hawksbill geometry with a nasty recurve. Holy smokes, guys. And I mean, I wasn't expecting any less. The moment I saw this logo right here, Tiwus, right? It is a Tiwus design. I believe he's a Japanese designer, very much into like mostly self-defense oriented type of knives. I can definitely see where this one might come handy in a self-defense scenario. Like, I mean, you can see that from a mile away. You're fighting some ninjas in the back of a Walmart parking lot. A recurve geometry like this one might come handy, but hey, that's not what this channel is about. We're not experts in any way, shape, or form about self-defense, but we do like wild geometries like this for EDC. So this one's got potential. You got a flat grind, obviously with the PVD coating there. Very nasty, pokey tip. 14C 28N steel, so you know it's going to be an affordable one. Black micarta on this one with the black micarta backspacer and matching black liners. Everything is blacked out here. We got a wire clip. I mean, what are the odds that we unbox 3 different knives and they all have a wire clip? Deep pocket carry, wire clip, also reversible on the other side. See, it's not that difficult. Just do the parallel lines, throw a screw on there, boom. Your knife is now ambidextrous friendly. It's going to be a liner lock. All right, so let's go ahead and disengage here. We'll check that engagement in a moment. All right, so it's a little bit of a shake shutter. Back flipper deployment only. We do have some jimping there. Check that out. Nice and jimped. I do like the whole blacked out aesthetics to it, right? If you're wearing your ninja outfit and you got everything blacked out, obviously you're gonna want your knife to, you know, be blacked out as well, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's a very snappy detent. Oof, the tuning on that is really, really good. That's a massive understatement, to be honest. So yeah, definitely works really good. We can light switch it. Let's try to fiddle it. Oh yeah, I'm trying. Hold on. Yeah, I'm trying, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard to fail this thing. I mean, in a scenario where you need, you know, this thing deployed, you're definitely gonna want to, you know, make sure that that detent does what it's supposed to do. I was just testing out some different grips. So here we go. Let's try the standard grip. I mean, we could grip it like this, could make it work. Some utilitarian cuts, drag cuts and such. Here's the reverse grip. That feels pretty nasty, but I think the, hold on, is it the Friday Night Gas Station fighting grip? Not as much the Pakal grip. Hold on. Don't be cutting my mat now. The Pakal grip, this is where it's at, right? This definitely aligns pretty good. You see the curvature on the handles there, right? For your ring and pinky. Boom, this feels perfect on the thumb. I'm able to get a full 4-finger grip. And yeah, we can go about your business, you know, like definitely fighting off a watermelon or tearing an orange, whatever it is you got going on. You want to use your knife for, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Not to mention, obviously, with the recurve, if you use the tip to puncture through material, this geometry is going to aid the cut. So that means it's going to drag the material more and more as it goes into whatever it is you're cutting with it, right? That's one of the things I learned from my good old friend Jared from Knees Knives. Shout out to Jared. And I mean, talk about a folder that is going to absolutely spice up your rotation if you do decide to carry it, or even if you want to collect this piece. This is wild. Obviously, Tiwus does a lot of premium designs. I know they work a lot with Kavol knives, with a lot of premium designs, but it's nice to see some more budget-oriented, more affordable type of knives here with this one. Makes it really attainable for people if they really like the design and want to pick one up. This is crazy. I mean, non-knife people are going to look at this and be like, listen, what in the world is that? What are you up to? What is going on? Absolutely do not office carry this thing. And as always, check your own local laws to see what knife length you can carry on your person. But yeah, this is a wild one, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely wild. I do have two that I want to compare it to really quick. I want to put it here next to a little less of a recurve hawksbill, like on the Wixco Wortex. You can see the difference there. It's pretty epic. And then I want to put it next to the wild Reate EXO-K. This one also has a hawksbill, but that's a full karambit right there. Right, check that out. So needless to say, recurve blades and hawksbills, they're pretty nasty sort of geometry to have on a knife blade. And in most cases, it leans a lot towards, you know, self-defense. I would say obviously these two knives definitely prioritize that a little bit more, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be that case all the time. For example, the Wortex right here has a pretty subtle recurve, works pretty good for an EDC knife. I also checked out the Derecho, I'm Hispanic, right? I'm gonna say it right. The Derecho from Sharp by Design. That one has a pretty nasty recurve too, but it's also a great, amazing EDC everyday carry knife. So I like that design also a lot. This one is pretty naughty. And by the way, check out videos on all these and links down below if you guys want to learn more. This is, to this day, one of the most wild folding knives that I own. Short videos on this knife have gotten tons of views and subscribers. If you subscribe to the channel because of this knife, sound off in the comments and let me know. Hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you made it to the end, you're the real MVP. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one, either this one or this one. Peace.